Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a very beautiful evening here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are around the globe, maybe you are in Africa, in Europe, America, Canada, or even here in Southeast Asia, this is Salon's blog and welcome to this very special edition. Yes, special edition because I am trying to, or I'll try to go away from Roberto De Zerbi and Chelsea coaching issues. Maybe, if I have to come to it at all, I'll have to talk about some other coaching staffs, not Roberto De Zerbi, because I'm waiting until that announcement is made. Right now, nobody can tell me 100% that it's going to be Roberto De Zerbi. No one can point to me right now that it is going to be Roberto De Zerbi, and therefore I'll no longer waste my time on that. There are other important issues that we need to talk about as a club, Chelsea Football Club and Chelsea faithfuls, football lovers. We need to move away from one issue. Why? How? I'm tired and I'm moving on. Until the announcement is made and I'm sure and I'm certain it's Roberto De Zerbi, then I will tell you what I have to tell you. But right now, if I have to go back to the coaching issue at all, it will be something different. Dear friend, but quickly, like I promised you, transfer news. And I will start tonight transfer news from our players that are on loan. Chelsea have as much as almost about 10, 11, 12 players, or let me just say 8. Let me put it that way. 8 players that are first team players on loan currently. Yes, and Matson is on loan. Romelu Lukaku is on loan. Armando Broja is on loan. Angelo is on loan. Andrew Santos, loan. Kepa. Yes, Kepa Arrizabalaga is on loan. David Datro Fofana is on loan. Hakim Ziyech is on loan. Just to mention these 8 first. And these are players that are supposed to be first team players. They are all on loan. If you watch carefully, we have about 3 strikers that are on loan. If I'm not mistaken, yes, Romelu Lukaku, that's 1. Datro Fofana, 2. Armando Broja, 3. These are first team players that are on loan. In defense, you can talk about Matson, right? At the right wing, you can talk about Angelo. Central midfielder, Andrew Santos. Goalkeeper, we have Kepa, who used to be our number 1. Hakim Ziyech, another right winger. As a matter of fact, we almost have a full, complete set of team here. We are almost a full team here. Dear friend, and these are not ordinary players. Let me give you their price tag. Their current market value. Before we continue, let me give you their market value. Yes. Their market value right now. And Matson, the current market value is about 30 million euros. 30 million euros. And Matson. And don't forget where he is with Dortmund, right? Then we have Romelu Lukaku with AS Roma. Where is he right now? How much is his market value right now? Romelu Lukaku's market value is also 30 million euros. Right? Next on the list here, who do we have? Armando Broja. What is market value right now? Right now it's about 28 million euros. 28 million euros for Armando Broja. We have Angelo, whose contract will expire when? 2029. 2029. What is his market value, dear friend? 15 million euros. Then next we have is Andrew Santos. Andrew Santos, what is his market value right now? 14 million euros. 14 million euros. Then we have Kepa. What is Kepa's market value right now? 12 million euros. 12 million euros, dear friend. We have David Datro Fofana. David Datro Fofana. What is his market value? 10 million euros right now as we speak. No, sorry. Let me go back. Andrew Santos market value is 14 million euros. Yes. Then we have Kepa. Kepa's market value is 12 million euros. 12 million euros right now. Then the next is David Fofana. What is his market value? 10 million euros. The last but not the least on my list, with a market value of 9 million euros, is Hakim Ziyech. These players are the first team squad members on loan with Chelsea. Before we go to the transfer market, I brought up this for you to know that Chelsea still have valuable assets out there. Now, Kepa, for instance, it was a slightly odd that Chelsea let both Kepa and Eduardo Mendy leave in the same money. But when Real Madrid came calling, there was no way, there was no how Chelsea could reject that offer. It was, for me personally, I didn't like it, but it was something which I couldn't believe. That Chelsea could just let Kepa and Eduardo Mendy leave in the same way for the sake of the money. But Real Madrid came calling for Kepa. He spent some time there. He started the season well with Real Madrid, but along the line, fell again below the pecking order. David Fofana, we've been hearing his stories, scoring goals. Yeah, scoring goals with Burnley. He joined Chelsea in 2023, playing 4 times for the Blues in the remainder of that season. That was the 2023-20 season. 4 times for us. Finally, we sent him on loan. He is scoring some wonderful goals with Burnley. That's David Fofana. Andrew Santos. I saw Andrew Santos play in pre-season, and I was surprised to see him going on loan. I was surprised to see Andrew Santos playing on loan. The 19-year-old midfielder is certain to be recalled from Nottingham Forest. You know, he was recalled actually. But what happened afterwards? He was recalled. But what happened afterwards? Gone back again on loan in January. This June, they are all coming back. They are all reporting back to Chelsea. Romelu Lukaku with AS Roma, in his first game back at Inter, he was with Inter for last season, right? This current season, back to AS Roma. Now, the good news we have about Romelu Lukaku, for instance, is that there's a possibility with a new incoming coach of Napoli, where we want to sign Victor Osimhen. Yes, there's a possibility that Thomas Tuchel, Antonio Conte? Yeah, Conte could sign him for Napoli. There's a possibility that Conte could sign him for Napoli, meaning that Romelu Lukaku going for Napoli and Osimhen coming to Chelsea. I don't think it's going to be a swap deal. It's going to be separate deals altogether, separate negotiations altogether. But it's very likely we might see 30 million euro Romelu Lukaku going to Napoli and 120 million euro Victor Osimhen coming to Chelsea. That's going to be very interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting. So watch out for that deal in this summer transfer. Armando Broja is another striker that we sent on loan this January with Fulham. He didn't have the much needed playing time that we expect from Fulham, but he's also there, and he's also returning this summer back to Chelsea fold. What are we going to be doing with all these players, dear friend? The next on loan is Martin. Martin with Dortmund. He won even great things with Dortmund recently. He did quite well with Dortmund, Martin. Yes. Our left back, which because of height, Poch could not make good use of him. But he went to Dortmund and is doing wonders with Dortmund. Now that Poch is no more, our incoming coaches would they be willing to take him back or he'll be sold for 30 million euros? Matson. Dear friend, I'm just trying to refresh your memory about our players on loan. And whoever is going to be coming as a coach, which of these players do you think Chelsea might need? Well, I would not like to take much of your time, but just to remind you quickly, dear friend, before I let you go, like I told you, we are going to be talking about the transfer market and the window in the coming days. We will no longer talk about Roberto De Zerbi. But quickly, let me chip in this before I let you go, because I will come back with more exclusives and explosives in the coming hours on transfer market. Dear friend, on transfer market. Quickly, you know what is happening right now with all the hula baloo that is happening around, right? Breaking news to you should be coming in hopefully tonight or tomorrow. Hopefully tonight or tomorrow. Yes, from Stamford Bridge. Forever the home of the magnificent Chelsea Football Club. Where a plume of white smoke can be seen rising. White smoke can be seen rising from the stadium, signifying a decision has been made regarding the next blue manager. Official announcement soon. Dear friend, official announcement soon on our next manager. According to one of our old Chelsea fans, Mark Warrell. Yes, Mark Warrell reporting that very soon it is expected that the official announcement will be coming up soon. And there is a rising white smoke up. Dear friend, a white smoke? Really? White smoke rising up on Stamford Bridge, as you can see the picture out there. Are we now turning to the Vatican selecting the Pope or a football club selecting a manager? Are we beginning to turn to the Vatican in Italy, Rome, selecting our Pope, or we are selecting a manager, the white? My dear friend, well, it is getting interesting. It is getting interesting. You know, this Chelsea news is getting interesting. By the way, before I let you go finally, Fabrizio Romano report that Xavi has been linked with the Chelsea job. But again, I'm not hearing anything concrete on that, according to Fabrizio Romano. Xavi is open to opportunities after leaving Barcelona. But at the moment, it's all quiet there, and I have no news on any talks taking place or being planned with Chelsea. According to Fabrizio Romano, he has no news or any talks being planned with Xavi from Barcelona with Chelsea yet, even though he's been linked with the Chelsea job. Yes, he's been linked. So let's still have our minds open. Anything can still happen. The announcement could be made any moment from now, but let's have our minds open. Don't just put your mind on Roberto De Zerbi, because it might not happen the way you expect it. Dear friend, I'll see you in the next one when you see me. Let me end it here. Remember, like the video, share the video, and let me hear from the comment section. And if you are new, dear friend, kindly subscribe to the channel and on that notification bell so that you can receive every update from us. And also, remember, we are open for your subscription. Like the video. Even as you like the video, please click on that subscription button. Yes, it's right there. Be a member of this channel. I'll see you in the next one when we see you, dear friend. Shalom and peace.